Hello and welcome once again to IndiaGlitz.com. This is your, reviewer. Let's put it that way, Salil. See, I don't attempt to be a critic because for that you need years and years of knowledge. But as a film viewer who pays to watch a film, I have my opinion. And my opinion first is about this really well-made, tough film called Manjhi the Mountain Man. Manjhi the Mountain Man actually talks about Dashrath Manjhi, a real-life character, and very rarely are you able to do justice to a real-life character. Not often has Ketan Mehta been able to do justice to that. 1857 Mutiny with Amir Khan was not bad but not well received. Rang Rasiya was not bad but not well received. Manjhi but attempts to take it above that. It's about an individual. A real story started in the 60s in India when we were still in a country of chua-chut. What is right, what is wrong. Indira Gandhi's time, the emergency. India was just starting to flower 15-20 years after its independence. And this one man with his hathoda decided to do something that people only laughed at him about. They made sure that they said he's a crazy guy. He was labeled the mountain man, as if it was like a bad word for him. But eventually, 30 years later, 22 years of knocking with his hammer and 8 years at the government's gates, he eventually got what he wanted. But still, it took 2011 for that road to be made in Gailor. Gailor, a small little gaon, a village of Bihar, where because of this huge mountain, people could do nothing. 40 miles around it, and they still couldn't reach the nearest grocery store. Forget about hospital. That is why Dashrath Manjhi decided to break that mountain. So, the film has some notable exceptions. Radhika Apte grows better with each film. This actress just gives herself to the director and says, you do what you want with me, and that is why she's growing as an actress every single day. The dialect is not easy for her, but she actually did it. Tigmanshu Dhulia, bit of a sore point. I'm rather bored actually of his caricatures of this Thakur of the village or Sarpanch of the village. There's a gangs of Wasipur there. There's a Sahibi or a gangster there. That sort of makes you get a little bored. So here again, he does that sort of role. But if that is 10% of the movie, 90% is this genius called Nawazuddin Siddiqui. Every single time he steps onto the screen, you don't see Nawaz. You see Dashrath Manjhi. You don't see the makeup, you don't see him aging, you see just the man and the character. And that's what this film is all about. It's a triumph of him being able to physically, emotionally, mentally overcome all the ordeals. There's no lavish set. They were shooting in the real location with the real mountain and the real patthar. And he's managed to portray that beautifully. Watch it for Nawazuddin Siddiqui in perhaps his finest performance to date. Might not be able to get the box office numbers because of lack of screens, but mind you, it's a masterpiece as far as acting by him is concerned. 3 stars for Manjhi the Mountain Man.